Hello everyone, I'm Krasi, and we will be looking now at every day astrologically from today, 4th of August, on until the end of the month. Usually, my predictions, my prognoses are for every 2 weeks from new moon until full moon, and then from full moon until new moon. But because of my delay, I am posting this with delay of 4 or 5 days. I will I will make now the whole the prediction for the whole month, starting from 4th of August. Just a brief overview. I mentioned to you in my overall prediction for the month of August that the month will not be very harmonious due to this triple conjunction that everyone speaks about. And this is the conjunction between Rahu, Mars, and Uranus. I am not sure how often this takes place, but I think it's very rare. Some say more than 2000 years we have to wait in order such conjunction to take place, and this is not benevolent aspect on the sky. It is happening also in a not good place in Aries. This is the 24 degrees of Aries. It is not good. I will tell you exactly. I don't like to say this, but it is exactly like I said. It will bring trouble on the roads. And actually, I just when this first happened, this Monday, the conjunction started to take place. And I will tell you, only on our highway nearby us, they reported 25 heavy car accidents for the same day, which I never heard before. 25 heavy, deadly car accidents which took place um, in the same day. Very, very extraordinary, very unfortunate. And then you saw what happened with the conflict, Serbia, Kosovo. Then you heard yesterday what happened, China, Thailand. I'm sure this is due to this conjunction. Um, it is not something that takes place today and it goes away. It doesn't, because we have trans-Saturnian planet as Uranus to participating, which makes this conjunction long-lasting. I don't want to sound pessimistic. I am not. I am very optimistic. I will tell you what. We certainly live in interesting times. We all know nothing new, I'm telling you now. But, and I will remind you of something very important. The Bulgarian master being Sadunus said, and I've been saying this just to give us better feeling. He was saying that, and you know, I will remind you, he's the one who came to prepare us with his prayers and formulas. He's not about religion; it's philosophy based on Gnostic Christianity. So he said that in so many souls are waiting to be born now, that it's literally a queue of souls waiting to be born now just to experience this uplifting times for the soul, because we need to go through this experience, obviously. So each one of us chose to be born now and to go through these interesting times. Well, so before I start telling you day by day from 4th of August until 30th of August what is going on the sky, just to tell you also briefly that to get more realistic grasp, on the situation on the sky, I will just tell you the following. Let me bring you back to this particular stellar event, which was somewhere in the winter of 2020. We had Saturn Pluto conjunction, a rare conjunction happening in Capricorn. This conjunction promised not very easy times, based on the politics worldwide and restrictions. Um, and changes of regimes and so on. I will not go back to this, but just that you know that this particular conjunction is very strong, very powerful. After that, and it was 21st of December of 2020, we had the Jupiter Saturn, the great, amazing conjunction, which had to do with the global awakening of the souls that we experience now. So we have very hard times based on the first conjunction of Saturn, Pluto, regimes, restrictions, and this will not be over very fast because such conjunction has impact on us as collective for the next minimum 30 years. And then simultaneously almost, Jupiter-Saturn conjunction took place, which also has impact on us, on the global awakening of the souls. This is why we're going through all this, to experience this global awakening. So this is what is happening. And you see all these events, orchestrated or not, doesn't matter. They have only one purpose: to make us find who we really are. And fears are, if we do experience fears during these global important times, we are not giving opportunities for our souls to awaken, to find who we really are, to get on our right spiritual path. So this is why I'm making this small introduction, just to remind you these things, you know. So let's look now at the important events of the month of August. Actually, not important events, I mean day by day. Let's look day by day what is happening. So we are starting actually from tomorrow, 5th of August, 6th lunar day. So I missed 6 days of predictions to make. Just was such was the moment that, well, I was delayed. But let's see now the whole month of August. So what is happening for tomorrow, 5th of August, I can tell you, the day is not very harmonious. We're still under the influence of this very conjunction of Rahu, Uranus, and Mars, and they make opposition to the moon. This is not very harmonious day. Not very harmonious to travel, certainly not very harmonious for new beginnings. So this is, you know, what we have to watch out. Not harmonious for surgical important procedures. What you can do is certainly, because the moon is in beautiful degrees related to design, beauty, talents, finding the truth, finding justice. Also, it is about exact knowledge, structuring your business, structuring your work, structuring your finances, you know, all this. So this is such day, and it is day which is it is Friday. It is ruled by Venus. Remember, I've been telling you, this is personally what I find to be very, very useful, very, very helpful, especially now when we're connecting more and more with our souls, and with this connecting with nature, with planets, with everything which is surrounding us, with the universe, if you want. I think it's very appropriate when the sun is rising, to welcome the sun, to know it is day ruled by Venus. So you face the sun and you imagine the aura around you to be white or pure blue, and you can wear pink quartz on this day. Now let's look at 6th of August, which is Saturday, 7th lunar day, usually critical. It is critical. The situation on the sky is also critical, I can tell you. So yeah, quite critical. We'll hear about more warlike orchestrated actions. We'll hear about conflicts. Be careful how you drive. Be careful how you negotiate with people, stay away from conflicting situations if you can. Be very wise, because the day is also critical. Seventh lunar day is also always critical, and it is Saturday, very Saturn, and also critical. So no surgical intervention, no new beginnings, no negotiations, just to do the routine, to do design, to study, to research, to do let's say, arrange your business, arrange your bookkeeping, do your routine without risks. And it's a day ruled by Saturn, so you can welcome the sun. You know, Saturn is ruling the day, so you can imagine the aura around you to be violet, and you can wear amethyst, very appropriate. Now we're looking at um, 7th of August, 8th lunar day. The moon is very powerful in sacred degrees related to amazing knowledge. They great for finding the truth, researching, um, you know, finding ways for healing. They great for um, medical, more like holistic medical practices, for homeopathic work, great for meditation, great for to research, to know. It is very, very powerful day, and you will be rewarded if you really do efforts to find out, to research. What is it good for? It is not appropriate for medical interventions. You can travel carefully. We are still under the influence of Uranus, Rahu, Mars, but they are not in such a close conjunction, but still they are in conjunction, and Saturn is square, and so we have to still to watch out. Not appropriate for medical interventions, but for amazing personal spiritual practices, yes, it is the day could be amazing. Now we're looking at, I forgot to tell you, it is Sunday, you face the sun. You know, sun is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around you to be red, healing you, and you can wear a ruby. And now we're looking at Monday, 8th of August, 9th lunar day, day of the moon. You're welcoming the sun. You face the sun. You know, the moon is ruling the day. You can imagine green, light green aura around you, or white, and you can wear pearl. The moon is ruling the day. So the moon is in, again, very interesting degree, good for business, but not new beginnings. It's quite tricky, to tell you honestly. We still have the important conjunction on the sky. It is very good for meditation, people who are into medical science, natural science, homeopathic doctors, let's say, people who are healers. They will have very good insights and very good results if you meditate too. Also, the day could be very good for, yeah, helping others, doing all kinds of spiritual practices. You can get lots of knowledge. Saturn is very strong. He's in a specific phase, so we have to watch out in terms of not being in danger, driving carefully, staying away from conflicts. Yeah, we have to watch out on this day, on Monday. Now, Tuesday, 9th of August, 10th lunar day. The moon is in very interesting, very philosophical, very good degrees, empathic. Medical interventions here, to tell you, you may do if you really have to, and if it is not invasive. Now you can already travel slowly, slowly already. Well, it is also, what can you do on this day? Due to this particular degree, it is great to teach others, to help others. Travel, like I said, you may, already slightly medical interventions, you may. New beginnings, if you really have to, in fields like teaching, philosophies, let's say, social projects could be also very, very good. It, actually, there is good trine on the sky, but also the hard aspect is also there. and Saturn enters phase, which is a bit hard, and he's a bit difficult in this phase. So we have to be careful. The day is Tuesday. We welcome the sun. We know Mars is ruling the day. We imagine the aura around ourselves to be red, giving us healthy energy, giving us stability, giving us self-esteem, giving us ambition if needed, healthy ambition, giving us, if you want, also drive, just drive. So this is about the Tuesday. And we look at Wednesday, 10th of August, 11th lunar day. Now the moon is passing through very spiritual place in Sagittarius, very interesting. Very interesting aspect on the sky. What to tell you? Medical interventions, if not invasive, you may do. You may travel, no new beginnings. Still be careful how you drive, how you when you plan flights, be just very careful, pray, guard yourself before flying. What can you tell you? No new beginnings, because you really need brilliant positions of Jupiter. You need Saturn to be very well placed to make sure that he's generous to you as well. So not really appropriate for new beginnings, but philosophy, like spiritual practices, empathic work, starting projects which are very social, let's say. This could be very, very, very appropriate. And because it is Wednesday, day for knowledge, the day of Hermes, day of Mercury, so you welcome the sun in the morning, and you know Mercury is ruling your day, and you can imagine green aura, and you can wear an emerald. Now it is about 11th of August, Thursday. The moon is in very interesting degrees, very clairvoyant, very clairvoyant degrees of knowledge, of intuition, very much about, about arranging things, finding justice, let's say. It is about exact knowledge, exact science, fixing accounting, finances, such day, very structured, not fun day, so it is, but it is still Thursday, not appropriate for medical interventions, not very appropriate to travel. We've got really big square on the sky, not appropriate to travel, to tell you. We have to watch out, to stay away from conflicts. It is also day of Thursday, day of Jupiter, welcome the sun. Jupiter is ruling the day, and we can imagine aura around ourselves to be orange, and you can wear citrine. And now it is about Friday, 12th of August, 13th lunar day. We've got the full moon. From this moment on, the moon will be waning. During this full moon, very potent, very powerful, a little bit dangerous full moon, because of the big square formed on the sky between Saturn, Uranus, and the Sun. So this will be 15 days. That will be a bit 15 days of tension, to tell you. Venus watches, Jupiter forms aspect, and this is certainly very helpful, but we still need to watch out. So this 12th of August is not appropriate for medical interventions. Be careful, be it good for structuring, organizing your paperwork, knowledge, studies. Not good for medical interventions, not good to travel. It is day of Venus, so you welcome the sun. Venus is ruling the day, and you can imagine white or light, pure aura around yourself, and you can wear rose quartz. Then we have Saturday, 13th of August. The moon is already waning. in powerful spiritual degrees of Aquarius, good for spiritual practices, medical interventions, yes. You can travel carefully. The square remains on the sky, but it's not that tense, but still be careful. Be careful not to get into any risky situations, conflicts with people, you know. We can, the day is ruled by Saturn. Saturday, we imagine the aura around, when we welcome the sun first, we imagine the aura around ourselves to be amethyst color, and we can wear an amethyst. Yeah, the day is a bit tricky. We have to be careful on this day. Not medical interventions. How we travel, oh, it's a bit tricky day. For new beginnings, certainly not. Then we have 14th of August, 15th lunar day, which is Sunday. For previous day for medical interventions is possible, like I said. This day is also Sunday, possible for medical interventions if they ever happen on Sunday, but I don't know that. The day is a little bit also not very harmonious, but yes, so excuse me for the interruption. I was talking about Monday, 14th of August, 15th lunar day. The moon is in very spiritual, sacred degrees of knowledge. So if you do spiritual practices, if you meditate, if you, I don't know, any spiritual practice, you have very good results, very good connection, or I don't know how to say it. It is day, so some medical interventions, yes, you may do to travel. Be careful. New beginnings, not on this day. It is Sunday, day of the sun. You welcome the sun. You know, the sun is ruling the day. And you imagine red, a very healthy aura to give you good health, to give you vital energy. And you can wear a ruby. We're looking at 15th of August, 16th lunar day, Monday. This day is not appropriate for medical interventions. Some new beginnings, which are very, let's say, in healing or some philosophical activities you can do. But the waning moon in general is not very appropriate for long-term activities. But for some activities which are very social, helping others, this could be good actually. You can also do spiritual activities. You can meditate. You can do healing. You can surgical medical interventions. No, travel you may. Meditation, yes. Monday, day of the moon. You're welcoming the sun. You know the moon is ruling the day, so you can imagine the aura around you to be light green of, you know, of abundance, and then and healing, and then you can wear aquamarine, for example, on this day. And now we're looking at 16th of August, Tuesday, 17th lunar day. Also pretty much similar situation, quite harmonious. Medical interventions, not really, unless they are not invasive and they don't require anesthetics. This is about this day, Tuesday, but also the day before. Day appropriate for helping others, spiritual work, maintaining your, you know, working on your intuition, working your spiritual powers if you want, health, healing others, I mentioned already. Travel you can, yes, certainly. The day is Tuesday, ruled by Mars. You welcome the sun in the morning when the sun is rising, and you imagine the aura around yourself to be red, and you can wear red garnet of Mars. And we're looking at Wednesday, 17th of August, 18th lunar day of the waning moon. The moon is in pure degrees, cold, so quite pure degrees, very philosophical, very wise. They are in Aries, so this can help our drive, self-esteem, our healthy drive for athleticism, let's say for people who are athletic, could be very good. Healthy energy. The day is Wednesday, ruled by Mercury. We welcome the sun. We know Mercury is ruling the day. We imagine light green aura around ourselves, and um, we can wear an emerald. The day is good for, you can travel, medical interventions, yes, if not invasive. New beginnings, not, but you can certainly do sports. It can be actually in this regard very fine. And then we have Thursday, 18th of August, 19th lunar day. These days not harmonious. We have to be careful how to drive. Just not harmonious day, no medical interventions. Be wise. Don't stay away from risky situation. What else? Medical interventions, rather not. We can. It is Thursday, day of Jupiter. You welcome the sun. You know Jupiter is ruling the day. We can imagine the aura around ourselves when we welcome the sun to be orangey, and we can wear yellow sapphire or citrine on this day, but the day is not very harmonious. We have to watch out a bit. And the next day also, the moon is with Uranus, exactly this point when this conjunction just took place. Same, we have to watch out. No medical interventions if invasive, no risky travel, just to stay away from risky situations. No new beginnings. It is 20th lunar day, 19th of August. It is about Friday, day of Venus. Venus is ruling the day. We welcome the sun. We imagine Venus is giving us her energy, which would have the color with very pure white or even pink. We can wear pink quartz on this day for protection. Then we have 20th of August, Saturday, 21st lunar day, critical. And the moon is with Mars in degrees of Taurus, very powerful degrees of Perseus, to be more specific. Mars is with the Pleiades, tricky day to tell you. We should be careful how we travel, no medical interventions, how we negotiate, just do our routine. Beauty procedures, probably not in August, on this day in August. But we can do artwork, we can create beauty. Medical interventions, if not invasive, no, we cannot, because Mars with the Pleiades, rather stay on the safe side. 20th of August, Saturday, day of Saturn. We welcome the sun. Saturn is ruling the day. We certainly need his protection. We imagine the aura around ourselves to be dark blue, and we can wear blue as sapphire. 21st of August, 22nd lunar day, Sunday. These degrees are better for business, for maintaining the routine business, to make money, for we can do beauty procedures if not invasive. We can do artwork, work of talent, new beginnings. Not we carefully when traveling. Medical interventions, yes, you can do. And it's day of the sun. You welcome the sun. You know the sun is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourselves to be very healthy, vital, red, and you can wear a ruby, day of the sun, who is giving us the best of health. And then 22nd of August, 23rd lunar day, Monday, we welcome the sun. You know, the day is ruled by the moon, and we imagine the aura around ourselves to be healthy, green, and you can wear Larimar, for example. This day is fine to travel, to do medical interventions, to do trade, no new beginnings, to do your routine. Even you can negotiate because Mercury entered his exaltation sign Virgo and the moon is in Gemini. And then we have 23rd of August, Tuesday, 24th lunar day. Actually also quite good lunar day. Medical interventions you may do. You may travel, you may negotiate, no new beginnings, you may study, teach, share knowledge with others. Tuesday, day of Mars, you can welcome the sun. You imagine the aura around yourselves to be um, red, healthy, to give you healthy energy and drive. And you can wear a ruby. Then we have 24th of August, 25th lunar day, Wednesday, day of Mercury. You welcome the sun. You imagine the day is ruled by Mercury, day of knowledge, communication, commerce. You imagine the aura around yourselves to be light green and you can wear an emerald. The moon is in spiritual degrees, also degrees of good speech, communication. You can travel, you can negotiate, no new beginnings, you can teach, you can share your knowledge with others, medical interventions you can do. Then we have 25th of August, 26th lunar day, very harmonious day for traveling, for doing spiritual activities, teaching others, helping others, medical interventions, yes, if they don't really involve anesthetics, for example. Yeah. So day of Jupiter, Thursday, ruled by Jupiter. You imagine the aura around yourselves when you're awake. First, welcome the sun. When the sun is rising, very appropriate. And then you imagine the aura around yourselves to be orange, and you can wear citrine. The day is good to, to let's say, for friendships, for nice sweet atmosphere because the moon is with Venus. Um, but still, the sky on the sky, the overall situation is not very easy, but still it's one of these good days. Moon trine by Jupiter, conjunction with Venus. So there is a harmony in this day. 26th of August, 27th lunar day. It is day ruled by Venus, and it is the last day of the month, visible day, I mean, of the month, 27th lunar day. This day is good to complete, to fix quickly things, to arrange, to fix your things in your house, to fix, let's say, to complete things, to make completion of something, to get rid of bad habits, let's say. Not good for medical interventions. On this day, we have to be a little bit careful how we travel, what we do. The day is not very harmonious. It is about Friday, day of Venus. We welcome the sun. Venus is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself to be white, and you can wear pink quartz. But on this day, we have to be a bit careful how we travel, what in general, no medical interventions, no new beginnings. And then we have the 28th, 29th, and 30th lunar day, which is happening to be 27th of August, 28, 29, the three days of the invisible moon. Very tricky 3 days, no good for surgical medical interventions. The lunar god, we need the lunar god, and he in Babylon, Sana or Nana or Sin is in the netherworld, not available for us, is dealing with the death, the destinies of the dead. So we are really not very much, these are days which are not very good for new beginnings, for medical interventions, for traveling, for negotiations, very good for spiritual practices, teaching, connecting with nature if you want. This is what I think. And with this, actually, the month is completed, and I will be telling you soon about September, which actually, you know, in September we do not have this very heavy conjunction, so it should be a bit easier. But remember, we should not give up to the fears which are projected around us. We should remain very brave because we create our reality, and nobody can make us happy if we are not. We create our happiness, we create our reality. So remain very strong. Uh, Avoid mainstream media because their role is to project fears on us. Be very happy, smile, and see you very soon.